Hey folks, John with Complete Technology Solutions, your friend in less than lethal self-defense. All right guys, this just feels wrong. I mean, really wrong. All right, folks, so you guys know, and if you've been a fan of my channel for any period of time, you know that I am a trust but verify kind of guy. And we know that Umarex had come out with the original valves for the TR50, HDB, HDB50, on and on and on and on and on. All of them were threaded on the inside of the valve blocks. Now, these worked fine. We did still have problems with people using the Allen key, over-tightening them and snapping these things off, or loosening them or breaking the threads. So they changed the manufacturing process to where they dimpled these. Now, when they did that, guys, they actually added the dimple in there, but they removed the threading. That was a bad idea. So what it ended up causing, guys, is people that were using the Allen keys would actually over-torque them and break that seal, and then this entire thing would come out. But that wasn't the worst part, because, guys, as a lot of you guys know, we had seen these people would leave them compressed, and it would simply blow the back of this thing completely off because that dimpling didn't hold. Well, they finally got around to addressing this problem, and they sent us the new improved crimped, threaded, and double sealed model. Now, listen, I am all for it. I think it was a wonderful idea, but the only way to find out is to break it. And I'm going to do that for you. We're going to take a new valve and break it. Now, before we do that, this is one of the old valves, okay, right here. And as you can see, it is a stock valve. There's no restrictor in there. It still has, that is a 7.5 joule valve. It still has the actual block in there. I pulled this out of a TR50 when I did a mod, and I dropped in one of the new valves. But we want to break this one intentionally. Now, this is not something you just do by hand, guys. This takes a lot of force. By the way, no commenting on my incredibly advanced toolkit we're going to do this with. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to vice grip this thing inside this these ancient vice grips that look like, well, quite frankly, they're older than me. But that's okay. All right, let's get this in here, and we're going to crank this down. Let's get it right to the end so I can get that pipe wrench on the other side. All right. All right, now that is now locked into place. It is not going to come off. Now, given that this is the old valve, guys, it does not matter which way we twist this. We should be able to twist this to break that seal. And I'm curious to see exactly how much force that's going to take. So let's take this ancient, archaic pipe wrench, and we're going to put it on here, and we're going to twist this valve and see how much force it takes. Oh, look at that, guys. That, nothing at all. Seriously, look. That's how quickly that thing loosened up in there. Okay, so you guys can probably tell by doing that, and now, look, it's totally loose. If you put that in one of the launchers and you punctured it right now, it would just leak all your CO2 out of that seal. And eventually, this thing will pop free completely and come out. So, but look, there you go. Totally free. Now, the moment of truth. What we want to do is we want to take the other one. They did not tell me specifically which way this was threaded. So I don't know if it's reverse threaded or threaded the proper way. So we're going to try this logically, okay? So logically, you would clockwise to tighten, counterclockwise to untighten. We're going to try that. So let's clamp this down. Oh, breaking a new valve. Oh, before I do that, I want to show you guys something. Hold on a minute. All right, look. There's a big confusion. I want to run this by you guys as to the valve blocks in these and how they're set up, okay? You got the 7.5 joule version and you got the 11 joule version. So what I want to do is I'm going to pop this out of here and I'm going to show you the difference in that valve block. So let's crack this thing open here. All right, you see how that basically takes up the entire back of that, right? That is the 7.5 joule version. You can actually take a device, any kind of device you can get in there and pop it out. And out will come that valve block. That is the large valve block for 7.5 joule. Now, before we completely mangle this, this is the new joule valve that are coming out. They do still have a valve block in them. And incidentally, I am removing these before I'm sending them out to any of you guys. So if you get one, you're not going to have it. But take a look at that. You see how it's got like a little horseshoe in there? Exact same deal. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this here and we're going to tap it out. There we go. And there's your valve block. So you can see the difference, guys. This thing is going to take up a lot of space and therefore limit your air. This is going to take up less space, but still limit your air. I'm just going to throw that over there. Hope you don't mind. So the moral of the story is there are multiple different valve blocks in these. Once you knock that valve block out, and by the way, when you do, there is a little rubber grommet. Make sure you get that out. Once you knock that valve block out, you're going to get nice, clean airflow all the way through it, and that's exactly what you're looking for. Now, as far as the CO2 restrictor, as you can see, that is actually installed down in there. On the new version, these are threaded in there, so you can take a flat tip screwdriver and unscrew it, and it will actually unscrew, and you can take out that restrictor. But remember, on the TR50 or the HDR50, you have to have that restrictor in place. Otherwise, you'll pull the trigger, it'll go blow out your CO2. So all the other ones, you don't have to have it, but you do have to have it on the TR50. So just a little bit of knowledge for you there. All right, let's move these valves out of the way, and let's get to breaking this perfectly good valve. All right, let's get our vice grips on her here. There we go. Crank those down. All right, so once again, theoretically speaking, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So we're going to put this on here, and let's break this valve. Oh, this feels so wrong, guys. God. It's way tighter, dude. Actually, I think I'm tightening it. I know I'm tightening it. Look at that, guys. It's riding up on it. Oh, my gosh. All right, let me try the other direction. Whoa. Is it possible that I actually just tightened that valve even more? Okay, so this is backwards. So let me go backwards here. God. Okay, maybe I was going the right way. Yeah, I know you guys are sitting out there laughing at me. You can stop that now. Hold on. Let's try it one more time. I'm going to go. By the way, I'm mangling. God, I am mangling this thing. But all right, hang on a second. We're going to unscrew. You know what's happening, right? We're getting to the bottom of the threads. Yep. Okay, look, we are unthreading. Are you guys seeing that? Let's go a little bit more. We're getting to the bottom of the threads, and we're having to go past. There it is. Still unthreading. Still unthreading, and there we go. All right. There is a threaded valve. Guys, are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? There are a lot of people out there that doubted that this I got to show you this. That this modification was actually real. Look on the inside of the valve body, guys. You know what? I got to get light on this because you're going to want to see this. Hold on a minute. All right. Do you see the threads? This is now a threaded unit. And guys, let me tell you, that was not freaking easy. I had to really crank on that thing. And on this side, as you can see, it is also threaded on there. Umarex, this is the way to do it right. You guys finally got it right. You know, and like I know for a fact that Umarex USA and Umarex Germany are different. I also know for a fact that Umarex USA did not know about this conversion to this other valve until the complaints started flowing in. And once they started flowing in, they started going back over to Umarex and saying, hey, what has changed here? What's going on? And then all of a sudden, bam, here you are. So there you go. There it is, threaded, 100% threaded, and proof's in the pudding, guys. There's your confirmation. By the way, since they were sending me this valve, thank you, Umarex, for sending this, by the way, to destroy, which is great. Since they sent me these valves, I actually ordered 100 of each of these guys. I have a lot of these valves for all three of those models. The HDP50, the HDP50 Compact, the HDS, and the HDX are coming, but they don't have them in yet. So as soon as they do, I will have them in stock for you as well. I have got plenty of these in stock. I will knock out the valve blocks before they leave the door to come to you. And guys, those are full power drop-in mods. I mean, literally drop it in, and you are never going to have to worry about that blowing out again. Well, unless you're that one guy, and you know who you are, that likes to crank, oh, I don't know, an entire scuba tank of pressure through one. No, just kidding. You go ahead and do that. Yeah. But no, seriously, guys, that is quite a, that threading is as thick as a garden hose. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they did it right. They finally got it right. By the way, in that box was this. Wonder what that is. I ain't telling. It's on the next video. Have a great week, guys. This video is going to drop on Tuesday. And then I probably won't see you guys again until after Christmas. I'm going to be out of town for a couple of days, but if you do send emails to purchase any of this stuff, you will be speaking to my wife. Y'all have seen her on the videos. So be nice. Have a great week, guys. Bye-bye.